Hi, my dears. I'm Ibrahim, and this is Legends Told. Today, we journey back to the heart of ancient Rome, where power, ambition, and destiny collided to shape history. This is the story of a man who defied fate, who rose from the ashes of a crumbling republic, Gaius Julius Caesar, the legend who changed the world forever.
You ready? Let's go!
In the heart of a crumbling Roman republic, a child was born who would one day shake the very foundations of the ancient world. His name was Gaius Julius Caesar, a noble by blood, but with no fortune or guaranteed future. From the very beginning, Caesar's life was shaped by ambition, danger, and a hunger for greatness. He was just 16 when his father died. Rome was in chaos. Powerful generals and corrupt senators battled for control, and Caesar had to navigate this deadly world with wisdom far beyond his years. When the dictator so demanded Caesar divorce his wife or be killed, Caesar refused. He was forced into hiding, but he survived. That act of defiance was the first sign that this young Roman was no ordinary man. As he rose through the ranks of politics and the military, Caesar's charm, intelligence, and bravery earned him both admiration and fear. But it was war that made his name immortal. In 58 BCE, Caesar was given command of the Roman legions in Gaul, what is now France. There, he began one of the most legendary military campaigns in history. Tribe after tribe fell to his sword. He crossed mountains, rivers, and freezing forests, building bridges in days, launching surprise attacks, and writing every victory in books he sent back to Rome. His most brilliant moment came at the Battle of Alesia. Surrounded by enemies, outnumbered and cut off, Caesar ordered his men to build two massive walls, one to hold the enemy inside, and another to stop reinforcements from breaking in. It was a masterpiece of strategy. Against all odds, Caesar won, but while his victories made him a hero to the people, they also made him a threat to the Senate. The elite of Rome feared he was becoming too powerful. They demanded he give up his army and return to Rome alone. Caesar made his decision on the banks of a small river called the Rubicon. He crossed it with his army, knowing it meant civil war. As his soldiers marched, he spoke the words that would echo through history. Alia Jacta Estate, the die is cast. Caesar marched on Rome. His enemies fled one by one. He defeated them, Pompey in Greece, the remaining senators in Africa, and even claimed Egypt with the help of the legendary Queen Cleopatra, with whom he shared both passion and power. Now the most powerful man in the world, Caesar returned to Rome. The people cheered. He was crowned dictator for life. But his dream wasn't to destroy the republic, it was to fix it. He forgave his enemies, gave land to the poor, and reformed the calendar into the one we still use today. But not everyone believed in his vision. In the shadows of the Senate, a conspiracy was born. On the Ides of March, 44 BCE, as Caesar entered the chamber, he was surrounded by men he once called friends, and stabbed 23 times. Among them was Brutus, whom he trusted like a son. His final words were whispered in disbelief. At 2, Brute, you too. Brutus. Caesar died, but his legend only grew stronger. His death unleashed the fury of Rome, and within years, the republic was gone, replaced by an empire. His adopted son, Octavian, became the first emperor, and the name Caesar would live on in every ruler who came after. Kaiser, Tsar, Caesar, draped in a crimson toga, edged with golden thread, Caesar walked with the grace of a man born for greatness. Upon his brow, a laurel wreath, not just a crown of leaves, but a symbol of triumph. The streets of Rome fell silent as he passed, his very presence a reminder that this was no ordinary Roman. And so, the echoes of history whisper once more. Gaius Julius Caesar, a man, a myth, a force that shaped the very soul of an empire. But this is just one chapter in a world full of untold legends. If these stories move you, if they make you think, feel, and wonder, then you're exactly where you belong. Follow Legends Told and walk with me, Ibrahim, through the shadows of the past, because the greatest stories aren't forgotten, they're waiting to be told.